In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the small blue star here. Other videos have the tiny star and the medium star and the lacy star. And these patterns are available at maggiescrochet.com. And I start with a slip knot on my hook. And I'm going to chain 2. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to yarn over and work 10 half double crochets in the second chain from hook. Right there is 1 and there's 2. So that's the second chain. So I'm going to yarn over, go into the same chain, yarn over and draw through all 3. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoops, forgot to yarn over, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now if you go back you can count your stitches because you've got these little ovals facing you, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'm going to slip stitch underneath the 2 loops of the first half double crochet. So I'm going to insert my hook in there, yarn over, draw that out, yarn over, and draw through the loop on my hook. Then at this point I can, from the back, pull the end of my starting chain, and that gets rid of that hole. Gets rid of that hole in the middle. So now to make the point, just chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and you slip stitch in the second chain from hook. So you can't do anything with that first chain next to the hook. So you go into the second one with a slip stitch right there, and then you single crochet in the next chain, and then you half double crochet in the next chain. Then you skip 1. You just worked out of this one, so this is the one you're going to skip right here, and then you slip stitch in this one. Then you do the same thing, you chain 4, 2, 3, 4, you slip stitch, single, half double crochet, and then you skip this one and you slip stitch in this one, and then you chain 4, 2, 3, 4, you slip, single, half, you skip this one, you slip stitch in this one, and then you chain 4, and then you slip stitch here in the second, single, half. Once you get the hang of these, they're really quick and they're easy. So you skip this one, you slip stitch in here, and we've got 4 points so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch in here, single, half, and we're skipping this one, and we'll be slip stitching back in the same one over here. There. It's nice and symmetrical. And all the 5 points are the same. Okay, here I'm gonna cut, I leave a long end on my end chain too. I'm gonna cut back here. It's about 5 inches that I leave. And then I just pull this straight out through the last thing like that, and it kind of locks. It's a little bit loose right there. So I use what's called a yarn darner, and I have a little set here that's size 14 to 18. So 14 is the largest one, and that's the one I'm using. And I fold this over the end of my hook, and I take the folded side and I push it through the needle, and then from the front I go into the next area or stitch, whatever's there, and I go from the front to the back, and then I turn it over to the back and I sew in my ends here. I don't want to catch the starting chain end, and then I I went out a little bit, and then I'm coming back just about 1/8 of an inch behind that, and then I'm going back out again, and then one more time. So, and then I use these kind of scissors so I'm not cutting my work. When you lay them straight across, you're not going to be cutting down into your work. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to pull that end on that starting chain a little bit more again. And then this time, I'm going to secure it with a couple of stitches. So this one you want to make sure it's real secure, because if it loosens up, you're going to have that hole come back in the middle. So I'm just going to go over it. And then I'm going to go straight out. That's that. And I'm going to cut that. I've got the small blue star. And the pattern number for this is FP404. And I used a different brand of yarn for this. Even sometimes the same brand, different colors will be a different gauge, believe it or not. And so this one is just a speck bigger than the other one. So that's the same pattern now, right there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and the other stars are in other videos, and be sure to visit maggiescrochet.com. Thank you very much for watching.